Good morning. How we doing?
Is it time?
It could be time. I don't know. Hang on a second. Let me fix some of these cords real fast because everything's all over the place. Oh, dude. Is it really Monday already?
Yep.
How's it already Monday?
Back to Monday. Back to Monday.
Craziness. Absolute insanity.
Well, it's hard to focus.
Oh, we're focused up. Oh, God. Hi, everybody. How we doing today? I think we actually look a lot more clear today because
I was going to say we look different.
we look a lot more clear. You want to know why we look more clear?
Because we're closer.
We're closer because I fixed the door. So now we don't have to worry about that weird. See the door frame right there? Because I fixed it.
Yeah,
Well,
you
me
can,
and Jose fixed it.
you can see it. Yeah. I can see like the corner. It still has like that little bit.
I'll have to touch up a little bit.
Yeah, just say that
That's
we have
okay.
to still
That's
touch
okay.
up.
That's okay. But man, we look a lot better, dude. I like this, man. We look crystal clear. What is that expression for? I don't even think Craig knows. It's okay. It's very early this Monday morning, dude. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready to get this week started.
This week is ready to get started, whether we are or not.
Yeah, there's absolutely no waiting. There's only one problem that I have today is that I actually have zero idea what we should talk about today. I'm actually at a loss. Do you have any ideas?
I actually was, kind of curious what you were wanting to talk about today too.
Oh no, this isn't good.
Yeah.
Somebody help us, please.
Well, today can be one of those days where we can just ramble on about a couple things and then
shoot the crap today a little bit.
Yeah, and then we can always
hang out a little bit.
Yeah, we can always call it a short one on this one today too. It is an interesting. We had a big weekend
from all the work that we were doing back here. Yeah, so we are knocking out some projects right now. So Jose and I were knocking out the door frame. Yeah, I was knocking that out with him. Went late into the night. We're also getting some other work done in the land center that will be unmentioned. Yeah, and then the bathroom is also getting done.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
There's a lot of things getting knocked out, and then once the wall gets put up, you'll have access to the bathrooms. So we're getting stuff done.
Then we had the Pokemon release this last weekend.
Yeah, dude, that was a big one.
A pretty good.
People were going crazy for that one.
It was a black and white. I think we're actually sold out of black and white.
We are.
Unless if you're a Patreon member, then
that's all good.
There's still a couple boxes that are out there.
It's the Patreon, dude. $24.99 gets you access to all kinds of goodies.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that you can get on there still. We put a little inventory on the side for the Patreon members.
Excellent.
Luckily for us.
Excellent.
Because there's not a lot of them. I didn't have to put a bunch of inventory on the side because I would have been... but yeah, we had that. We got Edge of Eternities coming out this Friday, so we got all that stuff that's going on again.
Yes, sir.
And then we got word that we're getting Riftbound for sure. We got the
organized play was approved. Everybody, it was approved. We're getting 2,000 boxes of Riftbound.
Don't be telling people that because we're not getting 2,000 boxes.
2,000 boxes confirmed.
No, we're not. We're not getting 2,000 boxes. Don't be telling people that. That's
2,223 boxes have been confirmed.
No, definitely not. We're not even. We probably won't even get 200 boxes. So
shh, it's okay. 2,000. I'm calling it right now. 2,000 boxes.
Well, I didn't order that many, so that's not going to happen.
What the heck? No, I'm just kidding. No, so yeah, I got the email officially. I just sent it to Craig. He was like, nice.
I think I had the email in mind. I think I don't actually remember. I did see something cool I wanted to show you today.
Ooh.
Can
we talk about it now, or is it not a good thing to talk about now?
I mean, I could show it to you, but we can't really show it to anybody else. It doesn't. You might be able to see it.
Hang on, y'all.
Yeah, there's not a lot of holding on here. It's literally on the front page of where I'm at. So I just have to hit the right button here.
This sounds exciting.
It's not exciting at all.
It sounds thrilling.
Not for anybody out there.
Sounds.
It has nothing to do with anything. It's just a shelf, guys. So you can see it. It's just a shelf. It's a special announcement for a shelf.
Hang on. Let me see. Let's see.
It's
Ultimate Guard store display order application form. It costs $2 billion.
Wow. But yeah, it's just a shelf for us to put stuff on. It's a way for us to separate our Ultimate Guard stuff. It's already separated, but it would be an additional shelf that is labeled for Ultimate Guard. I'm kind of digging this,
though, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, it looked really cool, and I thought it was neat. I saw it this morning when I came in. I opened up some of the upcoming things, and I thought it was really neat to see.
Interesting. Okay.
This is just a
new custom Ultimate Guard shelf, dude. That's kind of wild, bro.
For those that know the logo and stuff, I guess we kind of flashed things that I shouldn't be flashing on the screen. But yeah, that's just something that we could order from
crazy
distribution companies out there.
Absolutely insane. So, dude, let's talk. I don't know, man. Let's talk about like random stuff today, dude. I'm thinking about a motorcycle. How does it make you feel? Because I know you're definitely like, please don't die. I mean,
I don't. It's up to you. I
miss it, dude. I miss it.
It's fine. I don't think that it's a bad thing that you get a motorcycle. Riding. I just think that there's a lot of people out there that can't drive as it is, and being on a motorcycle doesn't exactly help with
dude, that. If someone were to ever hit me, I would just flap my arms really hard and just fly above them all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see.
That's why I'm working out. I'm building out the lats, the wingspan, so I can flap my way to freedom.
You're getting a little bit more skin on the bones so that you can rub it on the ground farther.
Yeah, I'm losing all my gains on the highway.
All right.
Hit the ground, just there goes like 6 weeks of work right there, bro. Gone.
Right, yeah. If only it worked that way, more people might work out.
But no, man, dude, it was actually funny because I was talking to so I took the wife out last night to Olive Garden because we were in this area because of the work being done last night. So I was hanging out with her and we were talking, and the waitress we had last night was like, my boyfriend wants to get a motorcycle too, and I'm terrified. The difference is that I actually already have my endorsement. I've been riding for a long time. It's just I've not ridden for a little bit of time.
It's not, like I said, I'm not necessarily worried about you per se. I'm worried about other people on the road. It's just what it is. Like if you're gonna drive like an idiot, then I mean it is what it is. But at the same time, like if you're riding safely, then it's usually there's so many times it's actually become a meme online. Anytime there's a car accident or something, they always blame the guy on the bike. And honestly, a lot of times when you see what they're doing, it kind of is.
Look, there's some rather goonish things happening when you're on a motorcycle. Look, this is the thing that I'll say. Okay, everything comes with a certain inherent risk. Bikes carry more of that inherent risk.
Yeah,
because you are not in a metal box.
Well, you also pay
in the open.
You also pay for that risk at the cost of anyone's mistake, whether it's your own or not. And
I definitely agree with that.
And that's the problem that I'm saying.
I definitely agree with that. 100%. I just, like I said, dude, like I miss. That's one thing that like I always get like asked a bunch of people. I was like, yo, dude, this place takes off and you start making, a lot of money. What are you going to do? And I'm like, dude, I'm not actually out here to buy fancy, crazy stuff. I just want to have really cool experiences. So like for me, like I want to do stuff like skydiving. I want to, ride motorcycles, like all these things I used to be able to do. Why is somebody calling me when I'm on the podcast? That's insane.
Yep.
Whoever you are, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should know what I'm doing right now. It was a toll-free call. They don't know what I'm doing.
Know our schedule.
But anyway,
figure it out.
No, dude. Like there's things that I love. I enjoy doing. Like I want to go skydiving. I want to get back into that stuff. I want to go check out some awesome things. Like you and I can take a trip out to. I don't know. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Where do I want to go? I don't know.
If I were to give you $1 million right now, what would you do with it?
Go home.
Okay. Well, outside of going home, what would you do?
I really don't. I wouldn't know.
Do you want to go skydiving?
I'd probably go to like Italy or France.
There
or something.
we go.
Just
See, now we're talking.
To visit. I honestly I don't know. I would be afraid to go anywhere, to be honest with you, because a lot of people don't like Americans.
Well, we've kind of earned a little. Well, I'm gonna shut up.
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna be very quiet right now.
There's a lot of
cool,
places.
Adi. Let's back to skydiving. This is absolutely freaking. I'm opening up a box. I'm gonna put it close. We're gonna shut up real quick.
You're going down an avenue. You know this.
We're gonna shut up really quick.
I want to be traveling around.
Yeah, no, I still want to travel.
I still want to travel. I mean, I would go still, but
I want to go check out the world.
I would have to really watch where I'm going.
I want to check out the world.
Yeah, I mean that. Like I said, there's a lot of places out there that it's obviously safe to go
What is the number one place? Like, if you could go, doesn't matter, price tag, nothing.
I don't have one.
You don't have.
I don't have one.
What is it with people not having dreams?
I do have dreams. Just traveling isn't one of the things that I'm like, oh yeah. I don't have a list of places that I want to go.
What is your dream? What is your dream?
I'm living my dream. Bam, got you.
I'm talking about, dude. Damascus Gaming is the dream. That's what I'm talking about.
The thing is like I have aspirations for doing things, but when I want to do something, I kind of just do it. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't. So no,
that's what I'm talking about, bro.
I don't have a big list of things to do because,
yes, sir.
I mean, yeah, of course, there's a lot of things I'd love to do, but
yeah,
it doesn't. There are.
Don't
things,
wait until tomorrow. Do it today.
There are a lot of things that I could do that I can be like, well, if I want to go somewhere, all I have to do is set some time aside and go and do it.
Yeah,
like
100%.
I'm not gonna. So no, I don't have a giant list of things of. Oh yes, let's go to all these places.
Actually, I like this because I was just gonna lead into a little Moodle segue. We're gonna talk for everybody.
I have a feeling I'm not gonna like this segue.
You're gonna love this segue. It's gonna be a great segue. Look, check it out. Okay, we get asked a lot. Would you agree?
I don't know.
How have you guys gotten to where you are today? Right.
I actually don't get asked that as much.
I get
as
asked this like all the time. I really do. It's not, dude, how'd you guys get a LAN center? How are you guys in esports? How do you guys write like all this stuff, right?
I get to hide behind you. That was the whole.
I hate this.
That was the whole goal of my position.
I'm
going to
start
that guy.
I am going to literally make a spoof social media account of you and just post a bunch of pictures of you all over the place. People start reaching out to you. Dude, we have a lot of dust in this stuff because of my work on the door frame. Anyway. Here's a little tidbit for y'all. If you want to get into anything, if you have dreams you want to chase, you ready for this? Don't start tomorrow, start today.
Get a lot of money.
And you get a lot of money too. That's true too, right? But that's 100%, right?
I'm just kidding.
Yo, you want to get into shape? You want to get into shape? You want to stop, being out of shape? Yes, right?
Hey, I heard round is a shape.
Round is a shape, but you want to get into good shape, right? Because round's not a good shape.
Wait.
Okay. If you look like this, and you want to look like this.
Start today.
Maybe like this. I don't know. Depends what you want to look like. I don't know.
Maybe you want to look like this. Triangle. I don't know.
We don't know. But if you want to make that change.
There are all sorts of shapes.
Start working out today. Don't wait till tomorrow. That's the problem. Every time
it's not even working out. You can always eat healthier.
Anything. You guys do anything,
you can
right?
do all sorts of things.
All kinds of. But what I'm going to say is this, though. Like, I hear this all the time, man. It's just, look, if you wait until tomorrow, you're never going to do it. Because tomorrow never comes.
Wait a second.
If I said, let's do this tomorrow.
He's always. Yeah, but that's if you say, let's do it tomorrow every day. There's actually a thing where.
Tomorrow never comes.
It was a picture.
There is no tomorrow.
There was a picture of a guy. There's a picture of a guy who was saying like he wanted to go somewhere and he's like, I'll do it next year. Like he wanted to go on a trip somewhere. Like I don't remember what. Like I said, it was just a picture. It wasn't like an actual thing. It was just one of those like 100%. Things to make you think about it.
Yeah.
And he's so the next frame is him, but it's
he died.
It's further ahead, and then he's older, and then the next one is further ahead and he's older, and then it's actually him being dead.
Yeah. See, he died. The end. A long time ago, there was once an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end. It was Adi agreeing with me.
Okay. I was going to say, I was trying to talk, and then you were saying something, and I'm like,
It's the truth, though. You want to do something, do it today. That's what I'm going to say, man. Just do it today. Like, or at least start the steps to do it, man. Like, that's my problem that I run into people so many times is they like, I want to plan and plan and plan. Look, you can only plan so much. At some point, you just got to jump in. Like, we did not have a complete roadmap when we started this place up. I didn't have a roadmap when I joined the military.
Still don't have a roadmap.
We don't have. Dude, do you think I know what I'm doing right now? I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
Honestly, I'm just making.
I don't even know why I'm in front of a camera. Why are we even here?
Don't know.
I don't even know. We just jumped in and started doing it. So that's what we're doing right now.
Make things up as we go.
We make everything up as we go along. That's really
there was a thing that said like there was another one that was really good. It's like if you you're preparing for something, you know, you have to get to that next step, but it's like it was a map of like mindset, and I can't remember. I wish I had the picture. I'd show it to you. It's actually really good. It's just like preparation, and you lack something, you have to do this, and if you have this but you lack this, you have to do this, and it basically got you to the point, you know, it's like if you need more education but you have this, then you have to do this.
Go to the library and read some books.
It wasn't even that. It was telling you like be more consistent. Be this. Like it gave you an actual thing, not hey, there's 10 steps to no. It said this is what it is.
Yeah. You're
missing consistency. If you have this and this, you're missing consistency. If you have consistency, or if you have this and this, and it was like 10 words.
Best way to increase consistency is eat more fiber.
I wish I'm gonna actually see if I can find it. I don't think I can because it's way too difficult to determine like a phrase to find it.
Let's go. Come on, search it up. I like this.
I don't even feel like it.
We're getting into. What do you mean? I don't feel like it.
I'm not gonna do it. I already know I'm gonna
talk about lack of perseverance and consistency. You didn't even look up the meme.
No, well, because I don't even know where to start.
Look at this. I'm gonna pull up some super motivational stuff.
I can pull it up. I can pull it up on Google, but I'm not.
I'm gonna pull up some real motivational stuff.
No, if I had it prepared, I don't want to do that.
Hi, Daniel. We have a private equity offer for your network in Damascus Gaming.
It's because you're live on camera and you're going to be using the next 10 minutes to find a thing.
Not doing that. Wait, motivational quotes. Here we go. Ready?
It was something else. I know there's motivational quotes, but I'm not.
There's motivational quotes. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams by Eleanor Roosevelt.
I don't. Those aren't. Not saying that I went and sit here and just read motivational quotes. That's not what I wanted to give something that actually had some substance behind it.
Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going, says Sam Levinson. Don't shove your hand into a garbage disposal that's turned on if you want to keep your fingers. Dan Teskey. Anyway, moving on. So what's up?
Sure.
I mean, it's a true statement.
Yeah.
Whoever that Dan Teskey guy is, he's a genius. I'll tell you that right now.
No, he does know things. Why's my phone going off? That's an alarm.
Okay, fair enough.
It's going to go off again, too. So that
Will
means,
it go off again?
Yes, because I just muted it for 5 minutes.
Is that your take your medication alarm?
No. It's get up if I'm not already up alarm.
Oh. That's fair. That's fair. So question for you, brother. What are you most excited about for TCG coming up in the next half of the year?
Probably Riftbound.
Riftbound?
It's probably the one everybody's excited about.
Riftbound's going to be fire.
Yeah. I mean, everything
so
else,
Gundam too, though.
Everything else came out. Gundam came out already. One Piece is out already.
It came out. We got the booster boxes coming this week.
Yeah. But I mean, it's already released. It's already out. So.
We'll get some Gundam on because we can buy. Yeah, we're excited for Riftbound. It's going to be freaking sweet.
I think that's the only game that I have on the docket that's coming out that's new is Riftbound.
You still playing the WoW Classic right now? You're playing WoW regular?
Retail. That's what I'm playing right now. Retail.
What's your current quest right now in retail?
I don't have one.
You don't have a quest in retail?
No. I don't play the way that, like, that's not necessarily how the game works.
Ooh. Tell me how the game works.
You could say that you're doing a quest, but that's not. I mean, I'm just getting ready for raiding. Like, that's not a quest.
Let's go.
There's not a quest that says get ready for raiding.
Be like Craig. Get ready for raiding. If you can't tell, we are like super tired today. It's been a long month, but it's been a good month. Made some good sales. Yeah. Had some good things going on. Waiting for our internet to stop being stupid so we can actually run some real esport events here. But that's been taking a minute, y'all. It's been a long, hard fought battle here in the trenches of Damascus Gaming because certain companies, which will remain nameless for now, suck a lot.
It is what it is.
Look at that. See that? It's like we're the same person. Except you were a tanker and I was infantry.
Yep. It's true.
Facts.
You're also an airman too. So.
I was an airman. I was indeed. I was an airman, then I was a soldier. I went from flying high to eating dirt.
He's still eating dirt.
I am. I eat dirt pretty consistently, actually.
Well,
should we talk military stories? Just get stupid with it. We should talk military stories, dude. Why don't you tell your tell a really great military story?
I have no stories that I'm willing to tell.
He's got some great stories.
I might have some great stories, but nothing that I'm going to put live on it. Like, no.
You don't want to tell some great military stories?
Not without having like a little bit of prep time. No, absolutely not.
I'll tell a military story. So here I was, young man, fresh out of college, walked into my recruiting station and said, dude, I want to give you 6 years of my life. And he said, done. End of story. And he took those 6 years. And then my smart self was like, you know what I should do? Because the first time wasn't enough. I should double down on suffering. I'm going to go to the Army. And I said, hey, guys, want to take 3.5 years of my life? And they were like, done.
Done.
That's how you lose 9.5 years of your life.
Well, I mean, you're not lying. You're not lying. That is true. You can.
Facts, dude.
You can go.
Security forces, right in the infantry, dude.
Go ahead and go to your local recruiter today.
Dude, I was watching
can lose
some of those
9.5 years
dude,
of your
I
life.
was watching some of those. Dude, there's these guys, man. They absolutely like crack me up. They're like these what do they call them? Like soft bros.
Yeah.
I was in special operations and I did all this. I'm like, dude, good for you, bro. And they just can't let it go. It's amazing. You should check these dudes out. They literally, that's all they talk about is like what's going on. I'm just like, bro.
Wow.
The quiet professionals. Not so quiet anymore, really. They have podcasts, books, and movies.
Lots of
So
them.
you too can know what they do.
Right.
My life was boring, so I have no stories to really tell you. I really don't. You could fit my entire 9.5 year career into a trifold pamphlet.
I'm sure you could do more than that if you wanted to. I mean, I'm sure if you wanted to, you could also make it a 1 paragraph type. But it wouldn't really encompass much of what you actually did.
I went to NTC once. That was fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You live there.
There's lots of things. I do
Military
actually.
was a good time, man. Well, it was good and bad. That's what I tell people all the time. Like, do you miss the military? Like, listen, guys. I miss the clowns, not the circus.
Yeah.
The circus was whoo.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Let me tell you about some dude. Do you want to eat stupid?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that didn't. They're not very savory when it comes to listening to what somebody has to say, and then you're like, okay, cool, and then you have to perform what they told you. You're like, did you think about what you just said, or did you was this just off the top of the head?
Oh, dude, this is one of my favorite things of all time, though. This always gets me. This is like I was listening to these dudes, and he was talking about how he was like, yeah, dude, like inventories is the worst thing ever if you're in special operations. I'm sitting there going like, dude. I'm like, doesn't everybody in the military have inventories? Because our inventories would last a week. They literally did. Our inventories lasted for a week.
I mean, yeah,
we had so much stuff.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I think we had like 3 buildings worth of stuff we had to go through.
It's a lot of buildings.
And it was like all serialized. It was great.
That's not fun.
Oh, sorry, sir. You're missing your number 3/8 socket wrench. Can you please go find that for me?
Yep.
And I would just go, I'm going down to Harbor Freight and I would just buy one.
Yep. Going to Walmart.
CIF was a great time too. That's a great time.
Yeah.
If you ever want to like understand how amazing it is getting military gear, go to CIF. It's a great experience. Why did I get on this tangent? What did I do to myself?
I don't know. I don't like talking about military stuff online.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't.
That's fair.
I don't like doing it.
That is totally fair.
There's a lot of operation stuff that you cannot say.
Absolutely not. But I'm not talking about that stuff. It's all good. I'm not talking about nothing.
I'm not talking about anything.
I have said no words besides what's common knowledge right now, man.
I don't know. There's a lot of things that you'd be surprised. They're not very common in knowledge when it comes to the military. I know a lot of people that don't know a lot of stuff.
That is fair. I don't know.
But I do have something that I do need to work on.
What is that?
I need to work on my production stuff for some upcoming videos I'm going to be working on.
I actually am pretty pumped about those too, by the way. So Craig has actually got some pretty cool videos to be coming out with. They're going to be like 14-minute long form videos posted up on the DG YouTubes.
Yeah, working on some stuff. So
yes, sir.
That's where my brain is kind of at to this morning. So
yes, sir.
I don't have a lot to. Unfortunately, today I don't have a lot to contribute, and since we're kind of rambling.
We are kind of rambling today, but that's okay. We're allowed to ramble every once in a while.
Yeah,
It's one of those days.
I think our rambling though is past its due. If you got something that you want to add on, I don't want to ramble on for 45 minutes. It's not good for content purposes for people.
That's true. But hey, let's do this. So,
not today, at least.
That's fair. Actually, I do got something to talk about.
Okay, what you got?
So, this is what we're going to talk about real fast, just for a little bit here. So, I've been getting asked as well, do we have any goals for esports in Damascus Gaming since we have dropped our Trackmania team? We no longer have a Halo free-for-all player, and we are now down to 2 Mortal Kombat players. This is where we're at right now, right? So we are looking at a few different games, one of them very, very seriously. And I'll let you know, right? We're looking at Counter-Strike. We're looking at Rainbow Six Siege. I was looking at Rocket League for a while, but Rocket League has really kind of gotten into a position that I really don't think is sustainable for the esport, especially for organizations. Yeah. So I have a problem with that game right now. It's just unfortunately, like, I would love to get into Rocket League. I think it's a great game. I love playing that game as well. But I have a hard time with signing into a ecosystem that just has lost its way entirely. And that's kind of where Rocket League is sitting right now. Because
doesn't seem like it has a lot of big tournaments that are. I know people will argue the fact they'll be like, "Oh, but they're big tournaments. They're big." But who's running those tournaments? Is it run by the actual company, or is it run by places like us?
No, it's run by Epic.
You know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
When you look at it, that's one of the questions that
this is the issue. So this is the issue as to why Rocket League kind of died off, right? So when Psyonix was running the show, like in and of themselves, you two out have a good one. When we were looking at Rocket League, you know, it was right when Epic started making a whole bunch of changes. So what they ended up doing was they basically removed any benefits for sponsors to jump onto organizations. Like, for example, you cannot have sponsors on your car anymore. You can't do like all these different things. And for a lot of companies, that's a big deal, right? They want their logos all over everything. So when you take that away, they go, why am I going to sponsor this organization?
There's nothing to offer.
Because the thing about these skins, by the way, is you can actually buy these skins in the Rocket League store. And so now you have those on there. So now, like, you know, those companies are getting a ton of like exposure because the logos are all over the place. And a bunch of other things too, like they redid their percentages, like all this other stuff. So like orgs were just not pulling any money out anymore. And for quite a few esports, you look at the overall structure of it, a lot of where money comes from is in 2 things. You get a lot of money from sponsorships, and you get money from in-game currency splits. You know, so the developer will take a chunk, and then you take the remainder. They redid all of that stuff. So the issue that I have is that I had to find a way to basically pay for top-tier players with no return on investment. Not a good business practice. So that's where we were kind of like, Rocket League, not the best.
Not as many people that are super passionate about spending hours and hours and hours of their life for nothing.
Fair. But yeah. Yeah, man, it's just one of those things that like we looked at, we're like, you know what, Rocket League's just not really going to be the option for us.
At least not right now.
So
maybe they might change things.
I doubt it. I'll be real with you. Epic is locked in. They're trying to Fortnite it, and they've been Fortniting it for a while. And Fortnite is.
Well, I'm just saying, you never know. They could in the future go, you know, hey, that we do have this other game, this other platform. We would like to boost it up a little bit. It is possible. Do I think that they will? No. Do I think that it? I mean, it's always a possibility. It's like but like I said before, you even mentioned that the argument for a lot of games. You know, somebody asked me about Clash of Clans one time. They're like, "Why you guys want to do a Clash of Clans clan?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean that'd be cool." They do have actually world tournaments for it. Yeah. It's not as big as what people think it is. It is pretty big though.
Yeah.
But that same argument can be applied to like every single game.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh, why don't you do professional line drawer?" And I'm like, there's no tournaments for this. And they're like, yes, there are. There's line drawer tournaments all over the place.
There's tournaments for literally, like there's cornhole tournaments, dude.
Right, there are tournaments for everything.
It's not The issue is not, are there tournaments in which we can compete? The issue is there a way for us to get a return on the investment that we put into these games? That's the issue that we run into.
Yeah.
So, like, for us, when we're looking at, hey, we're going to go after a big fish, we're going to take a big chunk out of this thing. For me, it's, I want Counter-Strike. I want Rainbow Six Siege. I want games that are going to give me a return, like Dota 2. There's certain titles out there that have a successful ecosystem, at least in, like, current standards right now, that we can look at getting into.
Yeah.
It's still a gamble. There's no 100% confirmation that we're going to be like, yes, we're going to make this work.
Right.
We have to, adjust fire, like, as we go.
One of the biggest things that you got to think about when we say return on investment, it's not necessarily making money per se.
Yeah, it's
but
gaining followers. It's,
No, I'm even talking about that. I'm talking about, like, you have to pay these players that are playing. Like, a lot of people forget that you have to pay the players. They're considered athletes. And so if a player is at the top caliber of a game, it doesn't matter what game it is, they're not playing for free.
Nope.
They're not.
And it's not just the salaries. I have to look at it from this point, too. We're also paying for travel. We're paying for hotels. We're paying for coaches. We're paying for – there's a lot of things that go into it.
So when we say return on investment, we're not just talking about, hey, we get to make a bunch of money off of people. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't remember. There's a lot of factors in getting to an event, signing up for the event, making sure the player is available, making sure, one of the biggest things is availability. If a player is working 10 hours a day at a job, like say they work at a hospital, for example.
Not a pro then, but yeah.
Well, I mean, but say they're at the professional level caliber.
They wouldn't be. And not at that level.
And I know a lot of people that are really freaking good. That are
but not pro level.
That are top level players.
Yeah, but not playing on the pro league.
Because they can't be available. That's
Exactly.
the whole point.
Exactly.
They could be on the pro league if they could be available to go.
Yep.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like there are people that are actually that good that just they can't leave their 8-hour-a-day job making money to pay for their house and their rent without having money in possession of that. And some of these players need that money when actually everybody does. And so when you look at return on investment, there's not exactly saying there is room for profit, but that profit goes back in to what it is to continue growing.
This is the thing too, and we get asked this all the time too. Like, there's a huge difference because we get asked, hey, can I come play for DG? There's a huge difference, by the way, between doing well online in matchmaking, right, and playing in regional events. So you can be, like, for example, you can be top 200 Call of Duty online ranked play, and you'll get dunked on in a major. And the reason why, the skill sets are totally different in those two environments. Yeah. I have watched players that you would think, oh my gosh, he's going to go all the way. Like, this dude is a phenomenal player, buckles in front of a crowd because he can't handle the pressure. And that's the difference between when we're talking about, hey, when guys come to be like, hey, like, I'm top in this game. It's like, cool, show me your resume. Like, have you gone to events and actually placed? That was one of the big things that when Halo 2 MLG came out, you would have these guys that would show up. They were like these guys are like number one in the state, right? Then they show up to what's going on, chaotic? They would show up to a MLG major and they wouldn't even place top 32, like in teams. Like just absolutely just stepped on. And that's the thing where like you like look at these guys. It's the same thing as saying like, hey, I'm a really outstanding football player. Yeah, dude, go play for the NFL. Like the chances of you actually making it in that environment is like it's totally different. Like it's literally like comparing like collegiate to like the NFL. When we're looking at players, we're looking for that actual placement of have you placed in majors. We're talking to agencies, like all these different things. So we get hit up by a lot of people that are like, hey, I am high ranked online. Does not mean anything to us. Just be totally transparent with you. It's not, it's an entirely different thing.
It's also, I have people that come in all the time saying like, hey, can they want to play for the team and they want to be like, oh, we want to set up a team for this. And I'm like, okay, cool. What rank are you? And they're not even ranked at all. Yeah. Or they want to, what it comes down to is they're just saying, hey, can you pay for me to go? Yep. And the answer to that is always going to be no.
Yeah. Can't do it, guys. Unfortunately, we just on the cap.
I
ranked on Minecraft.
But
yeah, man, it's the other thing is too is that
and Hey, they do Minecraft tournaments.
I have run into this issue quite a few times in the past as well. Like a lot of guys, unfortunately, if you're really, really high ranked, I've seen this many, many times over. The cheating epidemic is extreme, and I've seen a lot of guys that are like, "I'm fantastic at this game," and you watch it play and you go, "You're definitely cheating." There's no doubt about it. So there's a reason why LAN is always the absolute pinnacle of any series, because it really reduces that ability to cheat down to almost nothing. And that's what we look for a lot of times. So, I've run into guys, man, I'm like, guys that were like literally like top 0.01% of the game they were playing, and they could not hang out with pros. They just couldn't do it. It's a whole different level of experience that these guys have. It's just unreal. And I will say, by the way, we're looking at some of those players right now for Counter-Strike. So there's a possibility we might have a pretty good team coming up here, which would be pretty freaking exciting.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll see what happens. No guarantees.
Yeah, I mean, we're always looking for different things. Yeah. So it's never, we finished the job. There's always something more to add, something more to do, something more to look into, and that's kind of the thing when we look at the different players that actually do come in and play.
Yeah.
I've seen guys that come in and they tell me that they are like the best of the best.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, how about you just show me then?
Yeah.
And then they can't even perform right in front of me. And I'm like, well, if this is what you are, I'm sorry.
And you'll see these guys too, man. And they're like literally like top 1,000 ranked online. And you're like, you still can't. Like that's like I see it all the time.
Not good enough, unfortunately.
Yep.
It's hard to. It's a hard thing to do, and
it is. It's very, very difficult.
One of the biggest things that people don't realize is that when it comes to availability, most of the time these players are playing 8 to 10 hours a day.
Yep.
That is their job.
Yeah.
Is to be the best of the best. And
you
have to pay them to do it.
Yep.
And that's something.
All they do.
Yeah, as I say, that's something that a lot of people forget about when it comes to if we're gonna spend $5,000 a month or $4,000 a month on a player, and some people are like, oh man, that's crazy. Why would you spend that much? Well, that's how much they cost.
That's cheap in the esports world. There's actually quite a few players, man. They're making 300 grand plus a year in salary. That's nothing. That's low level.
You're talking about like, hey, you know what? I'm going to make a football team, because you referenced football a minute ago.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a football team, and we're gonna get players for this team, and we're not going to get anybody good for free. Like nobody's going to come. So we have to pay all these players to join us. And these semi-pros that are looking at the NFL, like they're almost NFL players, right? That's where you're trying to build your team at, because you got to be at the top echelon. They're looking at $1 million contracts.
Yeah.
So you have to jump in and go, hey, well, at least I'll give you $100K.
Then they'll go,
and well, I mean, a semi-pro player to get an opportunity, they might bite on $100K, but your team's still not going to be that great.
Nah,
because the top players know that they're going to be worth when they go into the NFL. And it's the same thing with us. You look at us and you go to look at Team Liquid in comparison. Team Liquid already has like a lot of capital. They have a lot of interest. They have a lot of followers.
They're paying these players, by the way, like 25 like a month.
Right. And then you look at us and go, okay, hey, cool. We're not to their level yet. Team Liquid is one of the biggest esports teams, out there.
Yep.
And they're not even top level in all their games either.
Yep.
So let's put that into perspective. They're still not even the top of the game. They're really good. They're really known, but you look at them and go, okay, hey, their players are making money, and you see a really, really good player that's aspiring to be a professional. They're looking at going to Team Liquid. And if they're doing that, if they're looking to go that direction, guess what? They're being looked at by Team Liquid, first off. Yep. Let's assume that they're being looked at, right? If they have the choice of going for a guarantee versus maybe, you take the guarantee. It's common sense. And a lot of people forget about that. And that's one of the things that it's tough when it comes to these teams.
It's also, there's a different aspect to it as well. It's not just the money for a lot of these guys. It's also, the cloud of playing for a high level team, because once you get picked up by a team like that, like you're known.
Can almost play for anybody at that point.
Yeah. Like
if you do well,
I look at this all the time, like with like Optic, for example, you get picked up by Optic Gaming, your following increase jumps up to an enormous level almost overnight.
Yeah.
Because everyone goes, oh my God, he's playing for Optic. I have to follow this guy.
Right.
So there's a bunch that comes into that stuff, right? And we're still in the process of building ourselves out right now. So like the reality is, we have a lot of things we're trying to get done. We just have to look at it from a realistic perspective. I wish that I could just be like, bam, drop in the hat. Let's drop money for these players and pick this thing up. We just have to take our time and make sure that we're making the right decisions on a lot of different things.
Yeah. There are a lot of risks involved.
Yeah. I keep looking down the floor because my phone is in there and my phone has a clock on it.
Oh, I just doing this. Like you can't even see it on. You can see my hand move, but that's about it.
Oh man! All right, brother.
It is that time, yeah.
I think it's that time, brother.
We're gonna have to go in there and turn everything on.
Y'all stay frosty.
Hey, at least the for the viewers that came in and checked out from the beginning, we took our rambling and turned it into something.
We turned it into something.
That was a tough start there at the beginning.
It wasn't too bad. We were.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible.
We're allowed to mess around every once in a while.
It wasn't terrible, but
once you get myself very seriously.
Once you get the old brain, the ticker ticking, it was, we got onto something.
Yeah, it's we work a lot of hours, y'all. I need y'all to understand this. I don't ever get to go home. I'm just kidding. I am home. DG's my home. Gang. Have fun with the podcast. Don't be serious.
Yeah.
Why so serious?
Hey, it's not about being serious.
Podcasts are meant to be fun, meant to be stupid.
It's not about being serious. It was about rambling on about nothing.
We can ramble on about nothing forever.
You're right. We can. And I'm telling you, it's probably not the most engaging of content.
I find myself very engaging. Chaotic, am I engaging?
Only sometimes.
Getting.
Only sometimes. Same here.
I felt that in my soul, dude.
I'm only sometimes.
Always. You look at that. Always. See?
He's just telling you what you want to hear.
Nah, he means it. Chaotic is real. What's up, bro? All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna go ahead and jump off for the day.
We're critiquing ourselves at the end here, live.
AAR, bro.
Yeah.
After action report. Craig's engaged. I know Craig is always engaged.
See, I wasn't engaged at the beginning. I can tell you that much. I was like, oh my God, we're in trouble. Please help me. And then we got into the topic that actually I was like, okay, cool.
We just got to work on kind of getting our topics put together throughout the week so we can actually know what we're going to talk about and then do some research on it.
Well, normally we do, but today just so happened.
Today was one of those days. It's like
we've had so many things that were going on this weekend.
We have a lot of stuff going on, y'all. But anyway, it's all good.
It's time to fall out of focus here. We'll see you all.
You're hitting the wrong one.
No, I want to go back out of this. Oh, it's this one.
Yes.
There we go.
Starting soon. See, now we're starting soon.
Well, we ain't starting soon. Hang on. Get back in focus. Whoa. We ain't starting over. I want to get an out of focus thing.
This is why Craig isn't allowed to be in charge of production. See this, guys?
I just didn't know that I thought it would still take us back without the starting soon. Anyway, we're out of here. I'm hitting the other button. I'll see y'all next time.
Shaking my head.
I didn't know it actually still said intro on it, though.